so squishy. Water. Ginger. Okay. And a pinch of salt. Yeah. That is really good. I'm gonna try it fried now. Try it fried. Welcome back to my channel. Did I really just do that? I think I got ink on my shirt. That's why I don't wear white. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. I am Petra, a writer, homeschooling mom, and I'm going to be, see all of these notebooks are filled with plot ideas, started stories, and things of that nature, and I'm trying to condense it into this notebook so I can keep better track of everything. And I just want to make a list of which one has the most, so I can just transfer it over onto this laptop and start the actual book. And yes, I know my nails are a mess. I just don't have the energy for any self-care right now, like physical self-care. I really don't have the energy for it, but I'm going to make a list so I can start all of the books instead of just writing more and more plots. And even on my phone, I have in my notes and text to myself story ideas, story titles. I'm a mess. Everything's chaotic, and I can't find everything because I just keep adding more things. Like, look, it's little notes here, anyway. And then plus, when I'm trying to type out what I already have here, when the idea rushes to me, I write it so fast that my handwriting is crazy. So sometimes, like sitting here reading it, I can understand what I wrote. But when I'm typing and reading it, I have to stop a lot to look at what I wrote. So I'm not going to do verbatim what I wrote in here. I always do that. I always find something that flows better rewriting. I just want to write the main plots and like the character names I came up with in this notebook. But what I wanted to talk about today was why I got the wrong notebook. Okay, I found the right notebook. I have too many notebooks. Anyway, as I was saying, showing myself on camera is weird. I know I'm literally making content about my life. I'm literally making content about my life on camera. But two things. When a camera is in my face, I feel like the episode of Friends where Monica wants Chandler to take pictures and Chandler makes that weird face, that grimace, that like, ugh, because it's uncomfortable and he doesn't know how to be. That's how I feel like I'm on camera. When I feel like the camera's on my face, I feel like I'm not being myself. Like I'm so aware of every reaction and facial movement, and like, do I smile? Did I smile enough? Did I look? Because I have a serious resting bitch face. Like growing up in New York, we didn't walk around waving and smiling at people. That shit got you beat up. That shit got you fucked up. So moving to Jersey and being in other places, people tend to smile more and are friendlier. But that's not what it was like growing up in the 90s, early 2000s in Brooklyn. Like that was not normal. So I'm still not used to that. And then I've always had an issue with public speaking. Every time I had a school assignment where I had to talk or, present something, it was always an issue because I was not what was considered normal or popular in my school. I was the geeky loner girl, the perfect attendance girl, the nerd. So projects, everything I got A's. Presenting something, I took a 0 because a few times that I did get up and present, kids like to do that thing where they're like snickering at you or asking you weird questions just to make you look stupid and things of that nature. So I just don't like people looking at me. It makes me very uncomfortable when people are just looking at me. And I know that's ridiculous. And I know I'm overthinking it. But that's what happens. So the combination of the two has me weird on camera. Or I feel like when I'm rewatching it and editing it, I look, and you could see how uncomfortable I am. So those are the reasons. And then, I don't know, like, there are days where I can record and I'm home and I don't feel like greasing and brushing down my hair. My curls be all over the place, or I have it in like cornrows or braids and they be looking crazy and I don't feel like fixing it. So I just throw a hood over it. Like I don't wear wigs and I don't relax my hair anymore. I relaxed my hair for a little tiny period of my life from when I was like 16 to my early 20s, and most of the time my hair is natural, and there's nothing wrong with natural hair, perms or wigs. I'm just saying, the times where I feel like I don't have energy, like I put all my energy into my kids, those are the reasons why I end up on camera with just a hood. I mean, I do everything at home. We don't leave the house. I haven't left my house and gone anywhere since last year. But to do all of that work to get ready to be on camera for 5-10 minutes, it seems like too much for me. But anyway, I'm going to finish this list. I started this picture. I don't want to show the attempt at the hair. I don't know what was going on with the hair. I don't like the hair. I hate the hair. And I can't find my giant eraser. But I don't want this hair. Oh, kids' erasers are right there. Let me just... Oops, I bent it. And I can't find my sketch pads. I had my own sketch pads. I have, of course, got... What the heck? Sketch pads for the kids. Because my daughter and my son both are into drawing and things of that nature. But my sketch pads, I can't find any of them. I know I haven't drawn in a long time, but I didn't throw them away, so I don't know where they are or why. I can't find them. See, look, this is nothing. I'm really starting to wonder if I have ADHD, because what am I doing right now? I was supposed to be doing my writing. Okay, let me focus on that and then do the art and maybe some reading. Okay, so I would like to add what I was saying earlier. I don't have a problem making content. I love making content. I actually love editing. It's like making your own mini movies. And if I had the space and a green screen and time, I probably would make little mini movies or like little music videos or something, because I love the editing part, putting something together that, you know, you had on paper, like down on paper. But yeah, anyway, I also wanted to talk about what I was reading last week. So this one, I'm almost done. It's one thing to know about people in history. Like I knew about the Delaney sisters. I read the other book about them having our say. I don't remember it. I don't. It was literally years ago I read it. But my sister had this second one. I don't know what happened. It just stopped recording. But let me just finish what I was saying. So I said something about reading it from her point of view, not a third party point of view. It made it more realistic, like her little memories of her sister and the moments where she break it down. And then I love this book, and I love reading about their sisterhood. And I had to stop reading it because it was like triggering emotions. Like I started thinking, what if I went first or my sister went first? And I did not like those dark thoughts, so I had to put it down. But I'm going to finish this. And before, I don't know why the video cut off. I was also talking about these other books I read last week. So I read oh yeah, I went back to A Tangled Web, and I got annoyed because she fell into an obvious trap her ex half brother set up for her, and it really annoyed me, and it made me not want to continue reading the book. I mean, who would want to be friends with their cheating ex, who they found out was their half brother, that they were scared they were going to have his baby, and then left him for his best friend? Why would you think that person wanted a positive relationship with you? I would automatically think the person wanted revenge. And then too, I wouldn't want to be around them because I know I did something that was messed up, being with their best friend. Anyway, she stupidly accepted his friendship and then fell into a trap. And she's like 7 months pregnant. It gave me too much anxiety. I already have anxiety in my daily life and my own life and my kids. I don't need anxiety from reading my books. This is why I like reading safer books, so that I can figure that where I'm figuring things out. Same way I like to read thrillers where I already know what's coming to twist. I don't like when the books are giving me anxiety. I can't handle it. But anyway, so I paused on that. And then I started reading Good Girl. I don't know what it is about this book. It seems like a good concept, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't in the mood for it. I have to be in the mood to read a certain book or a certain genre or trope or whatever, and I was not in the mood for it. Rockstar tour girl thing, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be good. I feel like I have other Piper Lawson books in here, but that book I have to take a pause on. And then I have been reading Knock Knock since last year. There was a time in around November, October 2024 where I got a whole bunch of thriller books. See, like right here, thriller books and mysteries and things of that nature. Oops, was not trying to open that. And I just can't get into this book. Like, I have it playing in the background. That's the best I can do, like when I'm typing. But I don't know. The characters are just falling flat, and I hate to badmouth a book as a writer because I don't want anybody to badmouth my books, which is impossible. There's going to be somebody who's not going to like my writing. I am aware of that. I just don't want to hear it, and I don't want the person who put all their effort into these books to hear anything negative I have to say. But I also feel like I should be honest, and I'm not feeling this book, but I want to get to the end because I really want to know why the guy is doing this. That's the one thing about I find interesting about serial killers, their reasoning behind their crimes. And if this like actual trauma, it's interesting to read, but when it's just like basically a grown man or a woman throwing a tantrum and then destroying people's lives, pisses me off. So I want to know the reason. And then I started Her Empath by Mina Carter. I love a Mina Carter book. I'm not even in front. Mina Carter, she really gives me what I'm looking for when it comes to slow burn. I don't like slow burns. I want to get to the juice, the story. I want to get to the green tea or the scheming woman trying to break them up. I want to get to the drama. But with Mina Carter, the way she makes them burn for each other, the build up as the characters start following each other, the spicy scenes are not even that explosive. It's the foreplay, the prelude, the build-up, the anticipation to the spicy scenes that made me go, The way she describes how excited they get for each other, and the way she describes the feeling, like the rush. It's how I write my stories, and I love reading it. It makes you feel like you're in the story. That's the kind of descriptions I like. I don't want to hear or read all about how many trees are there or things like that. I know sometimes it's needed for a story, but for me, it's just like a waste of my time to read certain kind of descriptions. But when she's descriptive of their feelings and the emotions being around each other, enlists the feeling of the emotions that build up, that they elicit out of each other, like you. It's well written. I really love a good Mina Carter book. I have quite a few of her books, and when I have the money to buy an actual physical copy, I'm getting all the Mina Carter books I've actually read on my Kindle and whatever other ones she has. I want all of her books. Same way I want all of Beatrix Arden books. I want all of Bella Moondragon's books. There's so many writers that I have found lately that I want all their books. I want all Mary B. Morrison books. She is one of my favorite Black writers. I have been reading her books for years, even though that last book of hers I haven't read. I have a lot of her books already, and I know she has so many more. But right now, I cannot afford to buy a bunch of physical books. So I think for today, I'm going to continue reading this one, and then I think I might go to Wild. Even though that last Barbie Cox books, I don't think I finished it. But she also writes great spicy scenes. But as a writer, I am well aware that suspense is needed, but reading the suspense, as it gives me anxiety, is annoying. Even though I write it, I be leaving most of my stuff on cliffhangers, and I have comments where they're like, can we get an update please? Can we get an update please? I understand that. So I feel like such a big hypocrite. I know we're all hypocrites in the world. Everybody's a hypocrite of something. I hate the build-up, the anticipation, and the cliffhangers, even though I write a lot of it. But yeah, until the next chapter.